tired and uncomfortable. What happened?
We ate a lot of cake yesterday and it has caused trouble in our stomach.
We got a lot of scolding from our father. Mother said that the cake weighed around 1.5 kgs after baking and we finished all of it.
Do you know that 1 by 2 is known as mixed fraction, as it is a combination of whole and proper fraction? Let us see how we can convert mixed fraction to improper fraction. Do you remember what are proper and improper fractions?
Fractions in which numerator is less than the denominator is called proper fraction, and the fraction in which the numerator is greater than denominator is called improper fraction.
Akshita, can you say what are mixed numbers?
A mixed number is a combination of whole and a proper fraction.
Good. Can you say the portion of shaded region in this given figure?
Yes, it is 5 by 4 because all the 4 parts plus 1 part of the figure are shaded. So totally 5 by 4 parts are shaded.
The shaded region of the given figure is 1 by 4 because the whole part of the first figure and 1/4 of the second figure is shaded. Therefore, it is 1 by 4.
Both the answers are correct. Akash gave the answer in improper fraction form and Akshita's answer is in mixed number form. So this implies that the same fraction can be expressed in improper fraction form as well as in mixed number form. Let me teach you how to convert improper fraction into mixed number form and mixed number form into improper fraction form. Conversion of mixed number into improper fraction. Let us see how to convert the mixed number into improper fraction with an example. Consider the mixed fraction 3 by 5. Here, the whole number part is 3, the numerator of the fraction part is 1, and the denominator of the fraction part is 5. Multiply the whole number part by the denominator of the fraction and add the result to the numerator of the fraction. That is, 3 multiplied by 5 plus 1 is equal to 16. This number will be the numerator for the resultant improper fraction. And the denominator for the improper fraction is the denominator of the fractional part given in whole number, that is, 5 is the denominator for the resultant improper fraction. So, the improper fraction of the mixed number 3 by 5 is 16 by 5. To convert an improper fraction into mixed number, we follow the following steps. Consider the improper fraction 17 by 4. Divide the numerator by denominator and obtain the quotient and remainder. When we divide 17 by 4, we get quotient as 4 and remainder 1. Write the mixed fraction as quotient multiplied by the remainder divided by divisor. That is, whole number part of the mixed number is quotient and numerator of the fractional part is remainder and denominator of the fractional part is divisor or denominator of the improper fraction. Therefore, the mixed number of the improper fraction 17 by 4 is 1 by 4. In your last class, you have learnt about equivalent fractions. So you know that fractions like 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6 are all equivalent fractions. The concept of equivalent fraction helps us to reduce the fraction into the simplest form. The fraction 3 by 6 can be reduced to 1 by 2 by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 3. A fraction is said to be of simplest form if its numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1. For example, the fraction 14 by 23 is said to be in simplest form as the numerator 14 and the denominator 23 do not have any common factor except 1. If the fraction is not in simplest form, to simplify the fraction, we have to find the HCF of both numerator and denominator and divide both the numerator and denominator by HCF. Let us have a look at this example. Reduce the fraction 27 by 36 to its simplest form. The first step here is finding the HCF of 27 and 36. We can write 27 as the product of the factors 3 into 3 into 3 and write 36 as 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. Therefore, the highest common factor of 27 and 36 is 9. Now, step 2 is to divide both the numerator and denominator with the HCF 9. We get 27 divided by 9 by 36 divided by 9 as 3 by 4. Therefore, the simplified form of 27 over 36 is 3 by 4.
Is 27 by 13 6 and 3 by 4 equivalent fractions?
Of course, they are equivalent fractions. Can you try one problem? Reduce the fraction 42 by 54 in its simplest form.
The highest common factor of 42 and 54 is 6. Now, dividing both the numerator and denominator by 6, we get the reduced form of 42 by 54 as 7 by 9.
Good. Now you have learned both the concepts, namely equivalent fractions and reducing the fractions into its lowest term. This will in turn help us to add or subtract the unlike fractions. Before we start with the addition and subtraction of unlike fractions, let's revise on how you add and subtract like fractions. What are like fractions?
Fractions having common denominator are called like fractions.
How can you add like fractions?
To add like fractions, we add only the numerators of the fractions and the denominator of the resultant fraction is the denominator of the given fractions. For example, 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 gives 4 by 4.
How can you subtract like fractions?
Subtraction of like fractions is similar to addition of like fractions. To subtract like fractions, we subtract only the numerators of the fractions and the denominator of the resultant fraction is the denominator of the given fractions. For example, 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 gives 2 by 4.
Good. Let me teach you how to add and subtract unlike fractions in the next class. In this session, you learn about conversion of mixed number to improper fraction and conversion of improper fraction to mixed number, addition of like fractions, subtraction of like fractions, reducing the fractions into its lowest terms. Hope you understood all the concepts.
Yes, we understand conversion of fraction and the operations addition and subtraction.
We also learned the fact that eating too much cake is not good for your stomach.
Haha!